Okay, we are live. Good evening, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, wherever you are. We are actually live together for a little time. It's right now in Thailand, somewhere around 2 o'clock. Oh, sorry, the microphone fall. You see, bad live. It's already starting wrong. But anyway, today your staff isn't the problem, and your system is. Today I'm speaking about something that is currently a problem in many villas. The fact that your staff is leaving and you as a property owner, you have to restart everything from the beginning. Basically, you are wondering what is going on exactly in your property because people leave and you as a property owner have to basically check everything and do everything, take care of your staff. And this is a problem. Why? Because every exit in your team is a full reset. Basically, if you have a villa, a condo or hotel or whatsoever, and most of you know it, every time a team is leaving, you as a property owner have to take the space. If your housekeeper is leaving, you are the one who have either to do the housekeeping, either to find a super quick housekeeping, but we all know that most of the time you are the one doing the job. Why? Because you document nothing. Your best housekeeper is leaving tomorrow. What happened? You lose all your standards, you lose everything. And it goes for the reception, it goes for the maintenance, it goes to every key important people in your business. And this costs you a lot actually. It's the cost of constantly rebuilding your business. You hire someone, they pass the probation period, and then what happened? This person leave and you restart again and you restart again. So you hire, then you will start to train this person to go up and up and up. Then it reaches your level of standard. This person can work independently. You can step a little bit away from your business. Boom, this person resign and you go back to start. It's a vicious cycle. You keep on turning and turning and turning. The thing is, the knowledge in your business is actually living in the people, not in you, in the people. Because you don't know exactly where the things are in your business because you are not all the time in operation, as if you are not the one doing the operation. So, for example, I was speaking about the housekeeper earlier. You do not know where all the cleaning products are or the very detailed stuff. So, for you, this knowledge lives in the head of your staff. Same for the receptionist. You don't know some details. If you have a very long-term receptionist, the details of the clients, the details of the person lives with the receptionist. So if this person leaves, everything goes with it and it puts you in a very serious trouble, especially, and we all know, the people tend to leave during the peak season at the moment you need them the most. So it costs you a lot because nothing in your business is really on paper. We call that SOP, Standard Operation Procedure, but I will just call it manual to make it easier. Nothing is in a manual, nothing is in paper. It's all in the mind of people, your own mind, your staff, or up in the air somewhere, And this creates a real problem for your biz because, well, you can never step away. You never have standards. You always stress out to lose someone, and because you are tight on budget, you cannot afford to have an extra receptionist or an extra, housekeeper or maintenance in case the one that you have right now and that's working properly is leaving the business. So it's super important for you to put things on paper for the moment, okay? So the first steps, they are very simple. I give all the time, and every day I'm going live, which is every day around this time. I give 3 problems and 3 steps to solve it. So the first step for you, it's basically to list what lives in the head of your people. If you have staff, even the best staff, we all knows property where you have the staff that is here for sometime 5, 10, 20 years. Imagine the amount of stuff they know about your business that you don't know. I speak purely in terms of operation, but if this person, for example, front of the house, I speak about reception, or even if you have a restaurant, waiters, they know your people, they know your clients very well, better than you do, because they interact with them daily. So they have this knowledge, this depth of your business that you do not have. And that's very important for you to list everything, okay? Or at least to try to list everything. So like that, if this person moves away from the business, you keep a very specific amount of procedures, knowledge, and other stuff that you can give to the next person, or you can teach yourself quickly to take over during the time you are actually recruiting the exact person. Secondly, you take only one document per process. So once you have made this list, you take one process and you document it. So if your receptionist is leaving, for example, check-in procedures. You take the check-in procedures and you make a very specific check-in procedure on paper, just one step, then the checkout, then the payment, and so on. Same for housekeeping. I know it's a pain, but now we have Claude, we have ChatGPT, we have a gazillion AI. Sincerely, you can do this in 10 minutes. Before, you have to write it, and for the one who have been in the hospitality industry for a while, you have to write it by hand. Now, if you want to make operation procedure for your villa business, for your villa property, if you own a business or if you have staff working into it, sincerely, within 15 minutes, you can have a clear set of standards, at least the basics, based on what you know already happening in your business and based on what the people are doing, your staff, your team is doing in the business to help you in case they are leaving. So very important. And lastly, remove the standards from the people. And that's super important because I work currently with a lot of villa owners and property in general, small resorts as well. They put the standards based on the people. What I mean by that is sometimes you have property owners who have a very clear set of standards, and I will take the reception because it's the most obvious one. Reception, reservation, and housekeeping. This is most of the time where people are coming and leaving and always at the wrong moment. They will take a receptionist and will say, okay, this is our standards, this is the way we do, this is the sequence. But this receptionist, for XY reason, we start to do a bit of a freestyle, you know. And the number one reflex that most of the property owners have is to say nothing. Why? Because they are simply scared. They're scared to say, oh, if I say something, perhaps she will leave and I will be again in the weeds and I have to restart again, I have to find someone. And to this, I say no. Why? Because you have a standard. You have already a list and a defined set of standards for your business. So if this person is leaving and moving somewhere, you still have an opportunity to find someone to replace, present a set of standards, and bam, you can rock and roll within a week. It's not like before, where you had nothing and you could say nothing. Now you have standards and you are able, as a property owner, to say yes or no if this person is not following your standard. And if this person is leaving, so be it. Seriously, so be it, because you can find someone that can replace very quickly and put a cruise speed very quickly, or, and it's what happened in most of hotels at the moment, you just take someone to replace sometime, and we all know it, let's be honest a little bit in the hospitality industry, you take someone from another department that you put as a receptionist, the time to find a proper receptionist. And because you have standards, it's super simple. So let's wrap up, because as usual, I like to keep my live short and sweet. I don't know how much I am live now. 9 minutes and 23 seconds. Good. I like to keep it under 15 minutes every day, so that's perfect. So we are today speaking about that your staff is not the problem. If they are leaving, but your system is. Why? Because first, every exit in your business is a full reset. You are losing one staff, because this staff has been with you for a certain amount of time. Most of the standards are living in their head. And the thing is, because everything is in their head, they leave, you lose everything. And you have to restart. Not only you recruit, but then you have to train. And you lose time. And when this person is cruise speed, you lose it again, and you have to restart. So super important for you to document. Number two, your knowledge at the moment lives in the people, not the operation. So the fact to have a standard for your business, for a villa, is super important because it puts you resignation proof, as I say. People can leave, your business is still running. And lastly, you keep on rebuilding your operation again and again every time someone is leaving, simply because you don't have any standards, you don't have anything to give to a new staff. They just arrive, hand in the pocket, okay, where do I start? And you spend a week training them for absolutely nothing. So the solution is simple. First, you list where the tasks are and what the people are doing. Secondly, you create a simple standard operation procedure per task, very important. And lastly, you reinforce the standard no matter what. If you are scared that the person leave, well, the person can leave because she don't like to work with you or your standard whatsoever. But because you have standards, you can apply it to the next person working with you. And that's it. We all know how difficult is villa management, but especially hospitality. You know, it's always a problem with people. But in the same time, what I like to say, it's what makes hospitality so valuable. Because we are working with human as a human capital, and especially now within AI revolution, blah, blah, blah. AI help us, but in hospitality for the moment, humans is what makes us different. It's what makes this business challenging, but it's what makes this business nice as well. So thank you very much for today. And hi, Brissa B2Y. Thank you for joining. We have a lot of people before. It's come and go recently. So yeah, I keep my live very short. So today under 15 minutes, we have 12 minutes. So thank you very much for joining. Go to visit getelitebookings.com if you want us to help with your villa organization. We are here to help people to build their structures around their property and make them like very good and working. Thank you so much. See you around. And as I said, usual, do your best and forget the rest. Thanks.